So the next issue that I'm going to be focusing on, Table 2, presents the results of logic and regret. Among child characteristics, better social adjustment and academic performance. I'm associating this with lower levels and odds of bullying others, while deviant attitudes towards delinquency and early aggression are associated with higher odds of bullying others. Significant association with which we're also finding the parent specifically and screening positive for lifetime maternal depression, substance abuse, and antisocial behaviors, which are associated with high cold frequencies, reduced in likelihood of bullying others, while excessive harsh parental discipline significantly associates us with bullying. Amongst other social factors, beer and school environments, as well as the pub environment, followed by stressful life events and exposure to violence, specifically, and increases the consideration for cultural variables, higher degrees of acculturation, but the parent and child are positively associated with others. Table 3 shows the multivariable hierarchical logistic regression models, progressively incorporating these domains of ecological models. Several variables remain significantly associated with others throughout the models A to E. In particular, living in antisocial, parental, harsh disciplined, peer delinquent, school environments, exposure to violence remains significantly and directly associated with bullying others as a model E. Interestingly, when cultural behaviors were added to the model, the association between living in the South and bullying others in the North of other cultural factors examined, only one child articulation was directly associated with bullying others, possibly explaining the other side effects. Table 4, the presentation of a model including the variables where significance were at level 0.05 as the final model in FOT2. Family, social, cultural characteristics, differences across the South and San Juan. Contexts were no longer statistically significant. Child accumulation remained associated with bullying and previous models, such as peer and environment exposure to behavioral patterns associated with different site uses and interactions that were termed significant. Discussions at the studies based on samples of 1,271 Puerto Rican children ages 10 to 13 at the two sites of South Bronx and San Juan investigated a broad range of individual, family, social, and cultural factors in relation to the behavior of bullying. Other results indicate relevance of considering beyond individual and certain family processes and cultural factors. More specifically, studies produced three main findings. First, they were significantly differentiating from the rates of accords and cultural contexts. As Puerto Rican children living in the context, they were a part of a minority group, more often bullying others than living in their home culture of San Juan. Southern ones consisted of an ecological model, specific factors beyond proximal individual characteristics, academic achievements, distal factors pertaining the family parental harsh discipline manners. Exposure to violence, peer delinquency, and cultural factors, specifically child, accounted for the slight differences in rates, others between South and San Juan. Overall, our studies highlights the considering the broader socio-cultural context in which children develop.